invests in
nanotechnology. is technology at the molecular level.
Exactly.
Tiny.
On any business.
PXN?
It applies to healthcare, traditional technology. I think that's another one, though, that it's very hard to make money. If you're going to make money, you're going to do it via an Intel who's using that technology or something.
All right, we've got to take another break. When we come back, we're going to have our fantasy finance section. It's Halloween today, so beware, Jesse may be in drag.
With growing inflation and the declining dollar, where do the pros and the smart money park their investments? They turn to hard tangible assets such as gold, silver, and rare coins to fight inflation. At Mount High Coins, we've helped people fight inflation for over 20 years. With gold and silver at an all-time high and rare coins seeing steady growth, now is the time to make a move, buying or selling. Turn your old rings, silver flatware, coins, or collectibles into cash in your pocket. Stop by or give us a call at 1-866-THE-COIN. Mount High Coins, just south of the under.
Wayne's World! Wayne's World! Party time! Excellent! It's not Halloween for you guys out there, but it is Halloween for us, so we're having a little fun. This is Fantasy Finance, talking about stock picks. Why don't you start it off for us, Dave? What do you like?
Well, I want to do a recap. My last month's call was a stinker. Shorting U.S. bonds, but I still like the trade. In fact, I added to it today. But going forward, Australian dollar. We talked all show about commodities, rising commodity prices. The Australian dollar is a direct play on rising commodity prices. I want to be long the Australian dollar for the next few months. That's my pick.
I like it. Mine is a little contrary to that. I'm actually long dollars. I think.
You sure you're not long Alberto?
Yeah,
products. ACV, by the way.
He's long DEP.
Possibly a little Procter and Gamble. You know, it's always a defensive play.
Actually,
with wild
Fender
hair
guitars.
like that.
Fender guitars.
Guitar Center.
No,
That's your pick.
There you go, GTRC. No, I'm not paying. Dollars, I like the dollar. I think
the US dollar.
I like to ask myself every once in a while, what is the most contrarian trade out there right now that I can find? And I think you couldn't find more dollar bears if you poured honey on the currency in the country. I mean, you just
Canadians are coming over to the U.S. to buy food today.
Yeah, the dollar index is mostly euros, so I'm making a call on the euro. And I think the way it applies to most people is, I think, with China bubble, I think it's a bubble, and with the dollar probably going to rally, I think there's a lot of risk in owning overseas assets right now, in my opinion. Yeah. So, but it's the dollar index is the call. So, what do you think, Matt? I know you're.
I agree.
Well, Matt's a little bit on the hot seat, I got to say.
Nectar was a stinker also last month. I've got to say, I had no idea that Pfizer was going to stop marketing their key drug. But that's, again, why you use stops. And I would recommend the stock's trading today right around $6. I would not be in it too much longer. If it goes below $5, I'm blown out of it. So the trade's almost over. This month, however, what I will say,
got a surefire bet.
We're in Oregon country. Oregon is playing some great football.
Okay, yeah,
all right.
They are.
They're number 4 in the country here today, but I've got to go with I'm long Michigan football. However, there's a caveat to my pick. Michigan plays Michigan State, Wisconsin, and Ohio State. So I'm looking for Michigan to help out Oregon and get them into the final game. However, I'm long Michigan football via Les Miles, former Michigan player and coach who played for Bo Schembechler and the LSU Bengals. Take the Bengals to win it all this year. Okay. That's my long.
That's Matt's daydream. Michigan actually wins a few games.
But again, it's LSU is my way to play Michigan, because Les Miles, a graduate from Michigan, played for Bo Schembechler, the greatest coach in college football today.
And that's why we have fantasy finance set up this way, because it can be anything.
That's right. Party on, Matt.
Party on, Wayne.
Party on, Dave.
I think that's pretty much all we have for this week. We appreciate you stopping by to take a look at the show. We'll be back next month, and you've been watching The Trading Desk.
And next month, Jesse may have some facial hair for all of you to do.